Question number 1. Which of the following were the first inventors of the mariner's compass? A. Spanish. B. Greek. C. Chinese. D. Persian. The correct answer is option C. Chinese. The Chinese were the first inventors of the mariner's compass. It was invented in China during the rule of the Han dynasty between the 2nd century BC and 1st century AD. Question number 2. During the World War II, which among the following was not a major Axis power? A. Germany. B. Japan. C. Hungary. D. France. The correct answer is option D. France. The Axis powers during the World War II included Italy, Germany and Japan. They were also known collectively as Rome-Berlin-Tokyo Axis. These three nations fought the World War II against the Allies, but without any strong coordination between three of them. Question number 3. The Qin dynasty ruled during which of the following period? A. 206 BCE to 220 AD. B. 386 to 589 AD. C. 221 to 206 BC. D. None of the above. The correct answer is option C. 221 to 206 BC. The Qin dynasty was the first dynasty of Imperial China, which ruled China from 221 to 206 BC. It marked the beginning of the Chinese Empire. Question number 4. Ping-pong diplomacy of early 1970s is related to which among the following two countries? A. China and Russia. B. China and Japan. C. China and United States. D. China and India. The correct answer is option C. China and United States. Ping-pong diplomacy refers to the brief thaw in relations between the United States and China in the early 1970s, which was facilitated in part by the exchange of table tennis players between the two countries. Question number 5. The Zhou dynasty ruled China during which of the following period? A. 221 to 206 BC. B. 1046 to 256 BC. C. 206 BCE to 220 AD. D. 1600 to 1050 BC. The correct answer is option B. 1046 to 256 BC. The Zhou dynasty was the longest dynasty in the history of China, which ruled the region for almost 8 centuries. The Zhou dynasty ruled from 1046 BC to 256 BC. Question number 6. From which nation Algeria got its independence in 1962? A. Portugal. B. Great Britain. C. France. D. Italy. The correct answer is option C. France. France conquered Algeria in 1830. The modern borders of Algeria were established by the French during their colonization. Question number 7. Which pharaoh of Egypt is credited with construction of Great Pyramid of Giza? A. Unas. B. Khufu. C. Khafre. D. Sahure. The correct answer is option B. Khufu. Pyramids were royal tombs with 4 triangle-shaped sides that meet in a point on top. The largest pyramid was constructed for Pharaoh Khufu at Giza, which is 481 feet in height and made of 23 lakhs blocks of limestone. Question number 8. Which nation's army unit was the Caravan of Death? A. Iraq, B. Libya, C. Chile, D. Cuba. The correct answer is option C. Chile. The Caravan of Death was the Chilean Army death squad during the 1970s. It was largely in action following the Chilean coup of 1973. Question number 9. Which military confrontation was known as the October Crisis of 1962? A. Iran hostage crisis, B. Cuban Missile Crisis, C. Berlin blockade, D. Damansky Island crisis. The correct answer is option B. Cuban Missile Crisis. The October Crisis of 1962 was a military confrontation also known as the Cuban Missile Crisis or the Caribbean Crisis or the Missile Scare. It occurred from October 16 to 28 in 1962. Question number 10. Which city was the capital of Free France between 1940 and 1943? A. London, B. Algiers, C. Brazzaville, D. Paris. The correct answer is option C. Brazzaville. Brazzaville was the capital of Free France between 1940 and 1943 during the period of World War II when France was under the occupation of Germany under Axis powers. Question number 11. Which countries fought the Yom Kippur War of 1973? A. Israel vs. Egypt and Syria, B. Israel vs. Egypt and Iran, C. Israel vs. Egypt and Turkey, D. Israel vs. Egypt and Lebanon. The correct answer is option A. Israel vs. Egypt and Syria. The 1973 Arab-Israeli War, also known as Yom Kippur War or Ramadan War or October War, was fought from 6 October to 25 October 1973 by a coalition of Arab countries led by Egypt and Syria against Israel. Question number 12. Who came to be known as the Age of Iron and Coal? A. Renaissance, B. Industrial Revolution, C. Age of European Feudalism, D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. Industrial Revolution. Abraham Darby started using coal to process iron. Coal and iron revolutionized the world of industry during the Industrial Revolution. The modern age came to be called as the Age of Iron and Coal. Question number 13. Which three countries invaded Egypt in the Suez Crisis of 1956? A. Israel, UK and France, B. Israel, UK and USA, C. Israel, UK and Germany, D. Israel, USA and Canada. The correct answer is option A. Israel, UK and France. The Suez Crisis, or the Second Arab-Israeli War, also called the tripartite aggression in the Arab world and Sinai War in Israel, was an invasion of Egypt in late 1956 by Israel, followed by the United Kingdom and France. Question number 14. Who started the mode of building macadamized roads? A. Humphrey Davy, B. John Macadam, C. Sir George Stephenson, D. Samuel Morse. The correct answer is option B. John Macadam. John Macadam, a British engineer, started the mode of building macadamized roads. Question number 15. Who was the leader of England during World War II? A. Winston Churchill, B. Benito Mussolini, C. Emperor Hirohito, D. None of these. The correct answer is option A. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the leader of England during World War II. He was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1940 to 1945, when he led the country to victory in World War II. Dear friends, please subscribe my channel for more videos.